Yummy.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here come the Eagles, the defending NFC champs, led out by a man who was the runner-up to Patrick Mahomes at MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. You look at this Cowboy defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
On 1st and 10, Huntley.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
3rd down, here's Huntley now. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. After getting... Turnover on the first drive of the game. You'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover. gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Both teams are okay.
Hundley looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Chiefs.
And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A look at the numbers from Penny last week. 19 carries, 94 yards.
And their success running the ball in the previous game has to give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top 5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the draw, gain
Big Cake's birthday cake.
finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Here's Hurts to throw. That's to Goddard. What a grab. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Penny up the middle. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 15 more there. It's another 1st down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
They go play action with Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hurts. And he will find his man on the outside. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Dino Nuggies.
Throwing is Hurts. They set up the screen to Penny. Touchdown! Rashad Penny, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely
Tell your mom I said hi.
to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And Elliott
Hi.
with a PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now Lewis selects to return it. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could happen.
I have been, but the beans are cold.
So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Avonte Maddox. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here, Huntley. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
She only 3'9".
Bird sets up to throw it. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Huntley. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The good pick up there of 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Here's Huntley. And that nearly a turnover, but it's
I'm sure you don't want to come with us tomorrow.
to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. The Cowboys at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
Huntley to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tyler Huntley, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Cowboys have regained the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
No.
kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touch.
Don't call Hershey annoying.
To the 25-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams
I've been talking, but you won't answer.
due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll look to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the
He will drop kick you.
comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
If you hurt Big Mahomes.
Here's Huntley. That is caught by Lamb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25. To throw, Huntley. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Birthday cake.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Huntley on 3rd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field.
Big birthday cake.
And no signs of the
Birthday
field goal
cake.
unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Huntley.
American football birthday cake trophy.
Cowboy touchdown. Peyton Hendershot from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Inner gear.
On first down, Hurts looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And
But most people don't mean to.
So the Cowboys now bringing the offense out there to go for two. Huntley trying to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There was a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Well, the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
In baseball, do you know why I love black pants?
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball,
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Now Lewis selects to return it. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
Drive of the second half, Charles. Remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll get 5.
Rushing.
Scramble. It's second down. They go play action with Huntley. Pass complete. He's got Hendershot.
Here is the Discord link https://discord.gg/ZNSNNJTYCZ.
When it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here. And look at this. It's a
Hey, welcome to the channel. Have you liked or subbed? If not, make sure to have fun.
pays off. They get the first. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Huntley now bootlegging it. Targets Lamb on the comebacker. Passes.
Sometimes you just gotta go.
Eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Huntley off of play action. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it. All right, Captain, it's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact
Monkey see, no evil monkey speak, no evil monkey, monkey face here, no evil monkey.
also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Penny. And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line. This 2nd and 4. Back to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right.
Shorts honey pot.
And he spins past him and into space. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. There he goes, right side.
Chance James Key.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Rashad Penny, his 8th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the
Penny equals Key.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by a Rashad Penny touchdown run. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Huntley. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On 2nd down, here's Huntley. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. To throw on 3rd down, Huntley. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st and 10, Huntley. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back to throw again. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. 2nd and 10. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the
See, no
Eagles.
evil monkey here, no evil monkey speak, no evil monkey, monkey face.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Huntley working from the gun. That's Gallup on the slant. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Looking to throw. Huntley. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Charger phone.
12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
10%. Baseball American football firecracker flag, U.S. outlying islands.
Operating from the gun. Huntley able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's dumped off to Pollard. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get
Night,
coached
big
up
boy.
and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Baguette bread.
The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Well, the penalty takes them all the way back to the 12. You don't see many 2-point conversions that go in from the 12, do you?
No, you really don't, but in a strange way, it actually opens up the field a little bit, maybe expands what you can call on offense, and they took advantage of it.
And he'll just
Bowl with spoon takeout dog's fish cake with swirl fried shrimp.
ready to get going on offense again. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
That's caught by Penny. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll set up a throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Here is third and quite a ways. Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And taken at the 46. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going to run again here with Pollard. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's the option. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cowboys have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Aubrey now for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5. And he is going to get in. But there is a flag down. Let's sort this out here. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Rashad Penny, 75 yards. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead down now to 22. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense,